I think you're gonna like it.
I was never that big on poetry. Although, to be fair, I never actually read any.
Well, then you're in for a treat.
Tell a lie. There were a couple on the walls of the school bogs, and I remember this one. There was a young man from Nantucket who...
Not quite what I had in mind.
I didn't think so. What time do you want to come over later?
Sorry, Brian, you've not forgotten I've got a few of the girls coming round later. Honestly, I don't know why we bother getting that calendar. We take it in turns to pick a theme, and I've gone for the 70s. We're having fondue.
Nice one.
Yeah. Oh, my friend Glenys, right? She did the 1920s, didn't she, yeah? Cabaret cocktails, the Charleston. Oh, it was a right laugh. I'll tell you something, though. Could barely walk the next day.
Under the circumstances, I suggest we decamp to the cafe, say 5:30.
Well, it's a bit public, isn't it?
You have nothing to be ashamed of. And anyway, I'm not sure that our little sessions are what one might term top secret anymore.
Oh, great. Oh, and this poem.
Oh, Remember by Christina Rossetti.
Oh, I love that one. My Auntie Ethel had it at her funeral. There wasn't a dry eye.
It's not hard, is it? Because, like I said, I'm not really a poetry kind of girl. And to be honest, I didn't think I had to be. Are you sure it's on the syllabus thingy?
Well, no, it's not, but poetry is language at its most powerful. Under my expert tuition, you, Abby, are going to feel that power. I hope.
Right. Cheers, Brian. I appreciate it.
Say 5:30 then, which is how many minutes from now?
I'll see you later, yeah?
Remember me when I'm gone away, gone far away into the silent land, when you can no more hold me by the hand, nor I half turn to go, yet turning, stay.
I don't know, I'll give up.
Away, stay, land, hand.
It rhymes?
Yes, excellent. And that's what's known as a Petrarchan sonnet, after Petrarch, an Italian poet and scholar from the 15th century.
14th.
OK, you're on your own. I'm going home. Hey, I'm a poet and I didn't know it.
Actually, it's worth us discussing the sonnet.
Is it?
Oh, absolutely. It's a form adopted by many of our beloved poets. Keats, Shelley, Shakespeare, of course.
Now, him I've heard of.
So, the important thing to remember about...
If I may, for clarity, it's worth pointing out that this Shakespearean sonnet follows a very different structure.
Oh.
Indeed. But for the purpose of studying this particular poem...
So, yeah, but it's just that you mentioned Shakespeare, so...
Yes. Thank you, Roy. I'm trying not to confuse Abby, who's already struggling to comprehend what's being said, and whose goal is to simply pass her GCSE.
Oh, thanks, Brian. Tell everyone why, don't you?
Apologies.
One should never be ashamed of expanding one's mind. Nevertheless, I shall leave you to it.
Shall we?
Got a question.
Excellent.
Does anyone really care about this stuff? So, she starts off by saying, remember me, and then by the end of it, she's saying, forget me. Well, she needs to make a flaming mind up. Which were a nightmare to live with.
I think she means that she hopes the other person will remember her when she's dead. But if that makes them sad, she'd rather they forgot about her and were happy.
All right, well, I get it now. Well, why don't you just say that?
Because I'd rather you form your own interpretation.
What, I already have.
Oh, well, go on then.
It's a load of rubbish.
I see you're doing a sterling job.
Well, I might do if you weren't constantly interrupting.
I did not interrupt. I'm merely steering you back onto track. You seem to have veered off of it.
Maybe we should call it a day.
Absolutely not. I haven't even started on iambic pentameter yet. Of course, we have to remember that the poet was a Victorian and they were obsessed with death. When someone died, they used to dress up the corpse and take photos if it sat or stood with the family, like it was still alive.
Huh? That's like something out of zombies. It's gross.
Well, to us, maybe, but not to them. It was all about celebrating death. Just like in the poem. We are all the same, really. I mean, we all like to keep something to remember them by, or, as in the poem, we ourselves want to be remembered. So we leave something to someone. You know, a ring or such.
Right. You made your point, and I'd like you to go.
Sorry?
I know exactly what you're up to, and it won't work. I will not be reopening the investigation.
What's he on about?
The origins of my mother's ring are of no interest to me, nor are they certainly any business of yours.
No, I didn't mean...
No, go now.
Honestly, Roy, I wasn't making any...
I thought you like people to form their own interpretation. Well, mine is that you are an underhand busybody. I'll thank you to leave.